Here's what he said. So I think there's kind of a place for everyone on a baseball team if you're willing to work hard, if you're willing to practice, if you're willing to hone your skills. I kind of thought it was always a very democratic game, very meritocratic game, whereas I've always kind of viewed basketball as like these guys are just freaks in nature, just incredible athletes. In baseball, you have some guys that might necessarily be the best athletes, but maybe they've got, that slider that no one can hit, and then they have the highest skills. So fast forward. My brother knew his son wasn't going to be tall, wasn't going to be a freak athlete, so he got him into tennis. Okay, I think that's racist. Desantis was essentially talking about two leagues, and now the mostly black one, the NBA, is full of freaky athletes with fast twitch muscles and apparently not as democratic or meritocratic or whatever-cratic as baseball players. Then, according to Desantis, there's baseball, or the MLB, the mostly white sport, full of okay athletes, but gosh darn, do they work hard and form democracies and meritocratic. They're not freaks at all. They're real Americans. That's not at all what Desantis said. But I get it. See, every time I deal with racist folk like Mike Freeman or idiots on Twitter, they always change it. Like, look, the guy that we had on, Danny Plesac, it was a terrific athlete. But he wasn't an athlete like an NBA athlete. He could throw, he could run, he couldn't really jump, couldn't really run. But he had a slider nobody could hit. He played 19 years or 18 years in Major League Baseball. Desantis isn't wrong. Of course Desantis isn't wrong. He's absolutely right. And look, if you don't like the fact, I think personally, and I always said this, I think basketball players and their athletic ability should be celebrated. I do. I mean, I always said the basketball player, and I'm not just talking about NBA player. I mean, go to a park and watch dudes play basketball. Dudes are ripped. Basketball players are fascinating to me because I always thought, look, if you are not my generation necessarily, because, we didn't lift like these guys do. We didn't train. We didn't have all the stuff, the supplements. We had enough, but we didn't have all. Anyway, long story short, I always thought that basketball players should be tested for steroids because I'm telling you, man, you go to a basketball game, dudes are ripped. Dudes are perfect. And Mike Freeman can bitch, whine, and moan about it, but the truth of the matter is Desantis is absolutely right. I mean, he is absolutely right. Tony Gwynn couldn't play basketball in the NBA, and he was San Diego State's all-time assist leader, played the Pizza Hut College All-Star game, had a big old stomach on him, could get around on a ball, and he could hit. I mean, look, there's nothing wrong with saying one guy is a group of athletes. I don't know why people don't want to be called athletes. I always wanted to be called athletic but stupid. I did. I always wanted to be, instead of really slow but smart, I wanted to be, like, one time in my life, I want to be athletic but stupid. I'm kind of like that in the media. He's really good, but man, he's controversial. He's polarizing. We can't have Dockage work for us. That's the media equivalent of athletic but stupid. So I'm not mad about it. And you can get mad about calling somebody athletic. Nobody said athletes don't work hard. Desantis certainly didn't say it. Look at the belly on that guy. You think that guy can play basketball? Hell no. Just another time for another grifter to try to get his cap on. And Mike Freeman is so dumb that you just go, all right, yeah, it's Mike Freeman. But it is kind of funny. Look at that belly. I don't see anybody in the NBA walking around with that belly. And I go back a long time. Long time in the NBA. We told you. We did. We told you. We said it. We told you, Rob Manford. Look at these two. The Brew Crew. Yeah. Are we playing fast pitch softball? Slow pitch softball? What are we playing? Hey, there was a guy named Matt Stairs that played the major leagues forever. Matt Stairs came to the Cubs, and I'm like, man, he's like Big Dave. We had a guy at first baseman, Big Dave, playing slow pitch softball. He's just big old dude, left-handed, get up there and hit bombs, right? That's all Matt Stairs was there to do. Mike Freeman, open your eyes, bruh, and have a listen at what Desantis is really saying. He didn't say anybody didn't work hard. Oh, man, Cologne. Look at Cologne. Look at the body on that guy. What's the dude's name? Vladimir Guerrero Jr.? He got a stomach bigger than my head. Mike Freeman. Keep trying, baby. It'll happen for you, Mike. It will. I swear it will. At some point, you'll get that cap money. You just keep battling. All right. We told you. I hate to say I told you so, and I can't wait. There he is. Oh, that's what's his face, Cecil Fielder Jr. or whatever. Look at that guy. Think he can play in the NBA? I don't think so. I love fat guy pictures. I go back to Mickey Lolich. Mickey Lolich, big old Rick Russell. Look up Paul and Rick Russell's picture and say, hey, yeah, I think they could play against LeBron. I think back in the day they could have gone up. Oh, there he is. That's Rick Russell. No, it's not.